All right. How about some new releases?
Sure. Let's do new releases now. Some of these we talked last week, but probably prematurely a little bit.
Sure.
So, of course, Wombat was playing Far Cry New Dawn last week. Have you played any more of that, Wombat?
Not much. No, not really. I got kind of caught up in one of the other new releases that came out last week.
Sure. Jump Force you're talking about.
I am talking, of course, about Jump Force. Because when I jump with lots of force. And usually I use that force to collect green orbs strewn around the city. That good? Does that work?
Yeah.
Crackdown 3?
Crackdown 3. We can all talk about that.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's on Game Pass, so it's there.
Yeah. The problem, Crackdown 3 is more Crackdown, which I thought what everybody wanted.
It's fine. I'm enjoying it. Again, I didn't pay for it, really. I mean, I guess I do because I pay that monthly fee. But, you know, it was there, and it's new, and I'm playing it, and it's more Crackdown, and it's fun. And, I heard that you could probably finish... I've heard that you could finish it in as short as 5 hours, which seems a little quick.
That's like Crackdown. Sounds like Crackdown to me.
Yeah. I have almost done that first tier of bad guys. I've gotten 4 of the 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm moving along at a fairly quick pace.
They should have never shown this at E3. It was just such a big
E3?
mistake.
Any of them?
The last one.
Could you imagine if they apexed this? Like, oh, and by the way, happy February 15th.
Right.
Here's Crackdown 3 Game Pass owners.
Yes.
Well, they needed it, though. They needed it at so many E3s because they didn't have anything.
No, but it was so... Do you remember when the last time we saw it was the time where we looked at each other and we were just like, no, this is not right. Doesn't even feel like Crackdown.
That was not this E3. That was the previous E3.
That was the previous one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget to get that free downloadable content that came out today. Because you're going to want Terry Crews in a different color suit.
Probably.
Okay. So, yeah, the gameplay it's fine. Mrs. Shipwreck and I have been playing the co-op some. It's kind of not as structured even as the first Crackdown. Like Crackdown 2, I admittedly do not remember a whole bunch about. I remember there was holes in the ground that you went down in. And it was fine, but it was not as good as Crackdown 1. That's what I remember about Crackdown 2. But like Crackdown 1, you knew like you were going somewhere to like fight somebody. And this one, it's just like the objectives are just like shoot this box, and it literally takes you like 15 seconds to do some of these.
Right.
Shoot this box. Okay, now I go to this location.
Right.
Shoot this box.
Right. You earn like a victory screen for not doing much.
Right.
It feels like.
And then of course, the cut scenes. What happened there?
You mean they're all static, just like static drawings?
Yeah, they're just static with voiceover.
Yeah.
Guys, you've been developing this for like 5 years.
They must have radically changed it at some point.
I was just saying, because the game feels like it took about, I don't know, like 8 days to make.
Even if you just like got Terry Crews in a room for a couple of days and just...
And he has no lines. He has no lines in the actual game other than, ugh.
Right. But I mean, for the cutscenes, you could have just like shot some video of him like saying like dumb stuff.
Yes, full motion video would have been the way to go for these cutscenes. You said it earlier this week via text, and I agreed with you wholeheartedly. I think that would have been amazing.
It would have added some personality to it as well.
Yeah.
Like,
yep. I mean, I like the agency guy's narration during the game.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want there to be more of that, even though there's already a lot. But
it's not too late. They could add some DLC. I mean, it's a Game Pass game, so it's a good way to get people to subscribe to Game Pass. I mean, think about the attention it would get if they announced they were doing some Terry Crews like full motion video add-on for Crackdown 3. That's like a pretty big selling point to sign up for Game Pass.
It doesn't have the personality. Like it's this big over the top thing now, and it's like, it's just kind of a letdown in that regard. Like the shooting and climbing and jumping stuff is fine.
Yep. Straight Crackdown.
Yeah.
Though the shooting stuff is not too compelling to me. I wish it. I can't believe I'm going to say this right now, but I'm almost wishing for a Red Dead Redemption shooting. which is the weird thing to say, but
No, the shooting in Crackdown's better than the shooting.
I don't like the way when you lock on to the guy and you're like trying to aim at his head or body parts, the way it just like locks on up.
Well, you have to unlock the ability to aim at body parts.
No, I mean, I can do that, but
Yeah.
I'm saying when you select the body part, it just like automatically does it and it just like locks in.
Mhm.
When in Red Dead, like if you want to do a headshot, you have to actually aim the stick. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying it's too easy.
I'm saying it's too easy.
Oh yeah,
Gotcha.
I mean, it's definitely point in a direction.
I use missile launchers almost pretty much exclusively.
Right, so it doesn't matter.
I carry three different types of explosive devices.
I'm not as far in, yeah.
Yeah, and I just blow everything up. And I punch. I do a lot of punching.
Punching is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they can still leverage Crackdown to get people to subscribe to Game Pass, and that's what's kind of interesting about these. If you have a gaming subscription service, it justifies creating DLC that's not extra because you're already subscribed to the service.
Yep.
What else we got in new releases?
None of us have played Metro Exodus still, right?
Did you get it though? I feel like you.
No,
got it.
I have not because we got
I didn't
Crackdown in Game Pass, and we've got Anthem coming this week. So,
Oh, that's right. You did you really get that?
did I really buy Anthem? Yes.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Why would I not?
Why would you?
Yeah.
Because I can play it with Mrs. Shipwreck.
Oh, so you bought 2 Anthems?
No, because I can play 10 hours of it right on EA Access.
Right.
So we'll play through that 10 hours, and then if I need to buy 2 Anthems, it'll be cheaper at that point.
You both have EA access, or you can do it?
She can do it. She can use the disc, and I can use EA Access.
Oh, because you bought it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I bought one copy
Got
of
it.
it because it was
Right. Got it.
it was
Yep.
$10 gift card and free Destiny and GCU, and so it was cheap to buy one copy of it.
Great way to launch a game. It's going to be like a case study. Anthem. Just like
It could be good. I don't know. I haven't played it yet.
I've been following what people have been, at least in my Twitter timeline, and it sounds like it's just a disaster.
It sounds very mixed, but again, the final game isn't out yet. Of course, people are saying
Is
the
it?
final game is.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who even knows? Like, you got to like mark these things in your calendar. It's like, seems like every week not Destiny, seems like every week Anthem is coming out. Or is it not coming out?
It's coming out this week.
Depends.
Definitely is because
it's out this week.
I'm getting my steel
It's out on
box
Friday.
as well.
Nice. Congratulations.
That's going to increase the value of this later on down the road.
Oh, yeah. This game is going to be, I don't know. I don't want to speak ill. I want good vibes. I hope it does well.
I do too because I bought it.
Yeah.
So we probably won't play it for a couple of weeks here though because we're
That's good.
still
They have
still
a lot
farming together.
It sounds like they have a lot of things to fix. So that's the crazy thing with all this chart and the pre-order incentives to early access and all this nonsense. The best thing to do is to wait several months, not even like a few days, like months for them to fix there seems like a lot of issues with loading. It seems like
They said they put out a patch now though that fixes a lot of
Yeah,
loading.
the day one patch is supposed to fix a lot of things.
Sure.
But I heard that even with the patch, the loading times still are pretty horrendous.
Of course. It's going to take
it's
them
a lot
a while.
of it's just and this is actually kind of like a BioWare thing. But when you're playing alone, I get it's not always as bad of long load times and especially going from locations to locations. All the Dragon Age games kind of do it, and so do the Mass Effect games. Leaving your ship to go to a planet, you sit through a cutscene. You sit through a load screen. Going from your castle to the hinterlands, you're sitting, at a load screen. But I think when you're playing alone, it's not. Maybe you just don't feel it as much as you will when you're trying to play something in a group. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe I guess I should check out the 10 hours, but I'll wait. I'll wait. Why waste my 10 hours? It seems like I could waste a lot of my 10 hours on
Yeah.
loading.
I downloaded it, but I haven't booted it up yet. I also haven't felt the need to boot it up.
No, we're busy with Apex Legends.
Well, I'm
What-
between that and Crackdown, and I still have Far Cry New Dawn. And you know what I played the other day? Because I was reading on the internet that it found a big new audience was Titanfall 2. And I was curious to see how long I would have to wait to get into a multiplayer match.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really have to wait at all. There were a lot of people playing that game all of a sudden.
To me, that sounds like a missed opportunity for time you could be playing Apex Legends, honing your skills.
Yeah, but I like the Horde mode in Titanfall 2. It's a really good one.
All right, what else we got in this week's new releases?
That's essentially it, I think.